turn that thing away if I'm doing business up here.
It's public area, brother.
Are you one of them YouTuber dudes? Because I've been waiting to meet one of you guys that are going to get me on there when I'm trying to do my business. You're going to get me arrested because I'm not going to allow my...
Did you just see that?
You're not going to do my public...
He just knocked over my camera.
Oops, sorry.
Birthday's day before mine.
Prayers is a good people, man.
Right? We always try to help everybody.
Try to.
1-5.
Threatening or anything, but that was a very minor reaction of mine to something like that. Because I got a pretty good record. I'm pretty sure I could bond out pretty quick before he gets out of where he goes, if he pushes. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. Well, we don't want to go that route.
Negative. I don't. But, you know, he ought to know, though. He's messing with people that are diagnosed. Okay, they got issues. And you don't push people like that.
I got you.
Right. Yes, everything's recorded and everything.
So,
okay, I just don't want to look at you while I'm talking. All right, of course you don't.
So, you felt that he was filming you at the window?
He wanted to. I stood behind him all the time because when I walked in the building, I saw him setting this shit up. I'm like, oh no, it's not one of these situations. But I wasn't sure. I didn't know if maybe he just wanted to record his own business, right? Which he has the right to do, right? So I stayed back behind. Oh, and they called a couple people up, and one lady came up there and spoke about she had something for you guys, and she was being recorded. I'm like, this okay. Someone called my name. Well, before I entered the camera, I said, hey. I told the lady, I said, I really don't want to do business. Can you hold on a second? And I turned to him. I said, look, you know, I don't, whatever. He's got to record my exact words, but I said, look, I don't want to be recording some of my private stuff. Well, I have a right to be here. I don't want to be recording some of my private stuff. Well, I have a right to be here. I said, oh, no, you're one of the YouTuber guys. And then I recognized him. He is. He's a freaking asshole, this guy. And I'm like, look, I'm not putting up with this crap. Whatever. Please turn the camera off for me. When you didn't do it, I didn't play with him. I didn't have any words. I just pushed the camera to the side so it wouldn't be on me. And the whole tripod fell over. So he's like, okay, that's it. You're getting charged.
Corporal Clark, what's not good for me? And finally, here's Corporal Clark shaking the man's hand for damaging my camera.
And I'll tell you right now, he's going to be charged. I've just got to get, you know, I was looking for all of it, like I told you yesterday. Okay. I've got.
You know, camera aside, the interesting thing about this whole video, this whole interaction, is the stark difference of how the police will treat somebody. No matter what your race, creed, religion, beliefs are, they have a tendency to be biased. And if you're on the thin blue line, you're pretty much covered. If you're not, they're not going to cover you. So that's where this, like, kind of this gang is. You have to be a part of the gang or not part of the gang. You have a choice. So